Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hellsbell, hello. Nearly forgot the wave, hello. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that I am wearing the dress and necklaces, etc. that I was wearing for the M&S video. And that's because I'm doing it all on the same day. So I've still got my lashes on. They're just so far so good. I can't believe it. It's cooled right down. We've just had an amazing heavy shower that's just cleared the atmosphere completely. So I am going to crack on with this Georgia Asda haul, and I've got a couple of pairs of shoes that I don't need, but the bargains, and maybe you can help me choose out of those two. So yeah, and I'll ask again, if you haven't subscribed, please think about doing so. Just click that button, and if you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe. But I must admit, when I see the numbers go down, that's always a bit depressing, but never mind. That's life, isn't it? As my mum keeps telling me, well, you set yourself up on that channel, you know. I have to take what comes. I've just got a cup of tea here, I'm gasping. All this talking to a camera. So I think I've got 4 or 5 dresses. So I'll go and pop those on, and I've got a couple of little bits of homeware. Yeah, so we'll see. I hope you're all well. I hope that you're enjoying whatever weather you're having. The weather here is properly crazy at the moment. It was 20 degrees last night in bed. So warm, incredible. But you know, not very nice now at all. Anyway, I'm not here to do the weather forecast, am I? So I'll just crack on with this haul and we can see, and then I'll show you the shoes that I've got that I need to return. I can only have 1 pair. That's what I've told myself. I don't need any, but I have been wearing, you know, my white trainers. A lot of you have asked me where they were from. They're the Gabor trainers with the flat form, which I live in the summer. They're really comfortable, but they are getting a little bit tatty around the edge. So when you're kind of wearing them, you know, out, they don't look so good. So I've got a couple of alternatives, and we can see what we think about those. I haven't tried them on yet, and yeah, we'll take it from there. This is the first dress, and I can't quite believe my eyes. I wonder if this was in the sale, because this is only £18. I think it's viscose. It feels like viscose, and it's this very unusual kind of lime green. What do they describe it as? Just green. Animal print. Button down, nice sleeve and pockets. Got the tie belt on it, which, as you know, I would cut off if I was keeping it. But it's a jolly good dress. It must be in the sale, mustn't it, for £18. Which means that it might not be available to you guys. But, you know, have a look and see. That's a lot of dress for £18, isn't it? You know, you could wear that with a pair of heels, pair of trainers. It's not exactly white in the background, but there is like an ivory there. It's quite high-waisted. I mean, I've got a very long body, so my waist is kind of here, but it's a very comfortable dress, self-covered buttons, and, well, I mean, it's £18, so that is as cheap as chips, isn't it? That's amazing. I know on Lorraine today, they were talking about dresses, and they just said, could you please put pockets in dresses? And this isn't just slip pockets. I mean, this is a proper designed pocket. You know, it's not just ones that have just been put into the side seam. So I think that's amazing value for money. And I guess the way they can do that is just volume, isn't it? It's the volume that they're selling, and remarkable. And this hasn't been ironed. It was quite creased, but the creases have dropped out. And yeah, I think that's a lot of bang for your buck, as they say. But my tummy is so bloated, but I am doing no carbs. I used to do no carbs all of the time. I'm just trying to get my tummy down before Saturday. And you know, it was like, oh, I've got 5 weeks to go, I can do that. 2 weeks, I can do that. And now I'm like 6 days, get on it. So I had quite a big lunch, but mostly protein. But anyway, we'll see if it helps. The old shapewear's going to have a job to do. Anyway, that's dress number 1. That last dress was £18. It wasn't in the sale. It was just marked up at £18. That's remarkable. Now this dress is also £18. It's another viscose dress. These are all size 18. But this one feels more like an £18 dress, if you know what I mean. It's more challenging with the bra because it's got a very wide scoop neckline. Very pretty though. And I haven't ironed it, so you know, this is how it's come out of the packet. It's been hanging up for a couple of days, so this is much more creased, and I think will, because that last one had that busy print on it, I don't think it would show the creasing as much, but this one does show the creasing. So I'll just go another slurp of tea. Cheers. Got a nice square back too, and good length, plenty of fabric, nicely tiered. I mean, it looks beautifully sunshine, doesn't it? It literally is a sunshine dress. Quite thin fabric. Well, I've got nudie knickers on, like as in nude colour. Or what else would they be? Honestly. Anyway, I mean, it's a good dress for £18. And great, actually, this would be quite a good kind of cover-up dress for the beach or the pool. I mean, we're getting near to the end of all this stuff now, and when you see the last couple of bits I've got in the video, that is really like saying summer's over, but we'll make the most of it because summer holidays haven't even started yet for the children, have they? Anyway, so that's dress number 2. Incredible. This dress is £18 as well. This is the same pattern, same design, not fabric pattern, but same design as the lime green animal print one. As in, it's got these inset pockets, the kind of, I think they call it the angel sleeve, which is very comfortable, and the button through. So it's slightly pulling on my bust, but it's plenty big enough. I mean, it's not tight at all, but maybe it's just where I've tied up. Yeah, I think it's where I've tied up the belt. So jolly good dress. I mean, £18. That is quite incredible, isn't it? And I know a lot of the ladies that live in America and Canada and that can't believe how little we pay for our fashion here. And I think that's because it's a really competitive market here. You know, a lot of the supermarkets do sell clothes and they all seem to do them very reasonably. But I suppose if you think how many of those supermarkets there are throughout the United Kingdom, it's incredible, isn't it, how many they produce? And so that drives the cost down, I'm guessing. So I'm very impressed with these dresses for £18. I mean, you know, in theory, you could buy 5 dresses for under £100 for your holiday, and you know, you're covered, aren't you, really? So, yes, well done, Asda, Georgia Asda. That's very impressive. My niece works there, and hello, Lisa, if you're watching. And I think she's very impressed. Oh, there's someone at the door. Quick delivery. He must have thought, why has she got all the lights on? But I think he was too busy trying to make sure that Dolly didn't get him. Anyway, so that's dress number 3. This dress is a cotton dress. This is cotton, and this dress is actually £26. And there is more to it, so that's absolutely fair enough. The cotton is a nice quality. It's kind of got a slub weave effect on it, which is rather nice. And it's got those sleeves that I like, which are gathered, but you know, they've kind of got the lining, so they're like a puffball sleeve. It is challenging in as much as it keeps slipping off my shoulders. So I think you would either have to go braless, which is a challenge for me, or strapless, which, you know, yeah, I've got a good strapless bra. And then this one, I didn't realise when I bought this that it's the one with the hole in the back. But instead of doing the bow at the back, I've sort of crossed the straps over and brought them round to the front. And that works quite nicely in kind of securing the back and mostly covering my bra strap. I mean, I can't see it, but I'll turn around and show you. So then there's just like a little keyhole back. So really lovely for a holiday. No pockets, and it is tiered. I know not everybody likes tiers, it doesn't bother me at all. Great sleeves, really. I think these sleeves are some of the nicest if you've got bigger arms. I think they're really, really flattering. So yeah, I'll show you. So plenty of room. You see the back? So pretty good. Like, this wouldn't be difficult to sort out. I mean, you know, if you didn't want to wear strapless or go braless, a little pin in there, or even probably, I haven't tucked these around, but you know, you could use these loops and do something with those if you felt so inclined. Or, you know, if you were wearing it with a bikini top, you probably wouldn't care about the strap showing. So I think that's a pretty good dress for £26. Well done, Asda. I mean, I think you could show some other stores how it's done. So I will now try on the last outfit before I show you the shoes. So this final outfit, I wasn't hopeful for, but I just love the colourway. I love this colour, as you know, it's my favourite colour of all. And I like a bit of tie-dye. So I thought I'd try this. Let me see, how much were they? The skirt is 2 pieces, I'll show you. The skirt was 18 and the top was 13. It's got a pretty sleeve, you know, you could wear it off your shoulder, kind of gypsy style. And then it goes to an elasticated skirt. So it's very lightweight, very pretty. Nice for a holiday. I think I am too old to be showing my midriff. Even though it is brown. I think everything looks better brown, so that's why I wear a 2-piece amongst other reasons. But lovely, flowing, lightweight fabric. Ideal for a holiday in the sun. So just finishing off the Asda haul. Asda also do some really nice homewares, and I hate talking about autumn already because obviously we haven't even had the children's summer holidays yet. We're not even the middle of July yet, nearly the middle of July. But I just thought these were rather lovely. These little autumn candles in the shape of an acorn. They're really nicely made. And got the candle. And they were 2 for £10. Now I rather like those. I don't do like a big kind of autumn display as such, but I do put out a few little pumpkins and stuff for the children to enjoy the whole vibe of Halloween really. But I thought they kind of brought the flavour of autumn without being overly kind of Halloween. Well, they're not Halloween, are they? They're just autumn. So I thought they were cute. And the thing is, once that candle's burnt, I'm sure I've told you the trick, but when a candle's burnt down, if you want to clean the container, just pop it into the freezer. And after 24 hours, that ice will just pop out as clean as anything. And then you can just wash the container, and then you've got, you know, quite a nice little container there. Not that I need any containers. I mean, Rob says not another container for a container. But, and then the other thing I got was this cushion, which was in the sale. And it just appealed to me, out of office. It's a real kind of Hessian. I'm going to put this out in the breeze. We've got a breeze hut outside, and I just thought that'd look quite fun on the sofa. It's literally just a bit of fun. As I say, £5.50. It's just got the plain Hessian back with the open back, but you know, it has got these tassels on the corner. How much was it originally? Doesn't say, but I paid £5.50 for it, which I thought was pretty good. So that's the homewares, just 2 little bits. There were some others, but they were being dispatched separately and were going to take ages to get here. So there were only some fake foliage and stuff that I was going to do a little arrangement, but I'll do that another day. So that's the end of Asda as a whole. And then I'll just show you these shoes. And what do I have to do when I do shoes? Well, I'll show you the shoes and then we'll go from there. I don't know about putting them on, but let's see. I'm not very good at this, am I really? But anyway, crack on, Helen. So the first 2 pairs I've got to show you are from Moda and Pele. And, you know, I got shoes from Next from them before, and they were absolutely lovely. Now, I've just seen that you have to pay for returns, but so be it, you know. So this is one pair. I'm really not sure. They're a really bright silver, but I thought they made a change from white. They look really smart, don't they? They're pure leather. They've got a lovely inner sole. I mean, these were reduced to less than half price. I think they were 55 from 100 and something. So they are rather nice. I haven't tried them on yet. And then the other pair are much more simple, much more like the ones that I have already. But that's kind of the point. They are like the ones I have already. So I don't know whether it's really justifiable to try on another one. To buy another one that's so similar. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put one of these on each foot, and then I'll drop the camera down and show you on the floor, because I can't get my legs on the table. I still can't get my legs on the table. So I'll do kind of a long shot first, and then I'll sit down and show you them close up. I do like both of them. The way they lace these shoes up for display is so ridiculous. Honestly, it doesn't work. But anyway, shut up. So that's the silver. Can you see? It's quite nice. And that's the white. They're not exactly the same design, but very similar. So I'll drop the camera down. So that's the silver. I mean, I'm not sure that really helps you at all, but it's a real shiny silver. And then you've got the white here, which is, you know, kind of bog standard, isn't it? But, you know, nicely made, very comfortable. I think I do prefer the white on balance. So, yeah, that's those 2. God, that looks a right state, doesn't it? But anyway. So the next ones are all from John Lewis, but they're brands. So the first pair I've got of trainers are these beautiful Gabor trainers that have got the same sole as my white trainers. And they've got this lovely nubuck kind of finish in a kind of a soft pink, really, with this lovely bronze highlight. So I think they were down from 100 and something to about 60, I think. But I will link everything below where they've still got them. They're rather lovely. And I know Gabor fit me well. Then these are sandals. These are Joseph Siebel. And they're like a Birkenstock design, really. But incredibly comfortable. And this is very soft. And the lovely footbed. And I must say, Joseph Siebel sandals are... That's like a riddle. Joseph Siebel sandals are so comfortable. When we were on the cruise, I threw my old Joseph Siebel sandals in at the last minute, and I wore them nearly all the time on holiday because they were the most comfortable things that I own. So they're rather nice too. And then the final ones are more fun, but they've got the same footbed. And this is a real look this summer. And again, they've got that lovely footbed, and I thought these are almost like a summer slipper. So I know if you watch the middle-aged Minx, she tried on something similar, but I think these were only about £30, and the designer ones are obviously a lot more than that. So these are the ones I'm leaning towards, the least practical ones, but I thought that was rather fabulous on the front there. I don't know why, because I don't exactly lead a fabulous life. So I will try these on and show you those first. So these are the trainers, the Gabor trainers. They are lovely, really nice. Now, I just wonder if they give you the same look as the white ones, you know, the all white ones. I'm not sure that they do. There's something about just that plain white that looks so clean and nice. But I do like them. But I don't need them if they won't fit that bill, you know. That's what I need them to do, to wear with trousers, jeans, everything really. So I think the plain white ones are winning at the moment. Right, I'll just try the sandals. These are the silly sandals. And you know what? I think they're a tad too small for me. Because, or maybe it's just because my feet are not going right through. As soon as they stretch a little bit, they will go through. But otherwise my foot is just sitting a bit too far back on the footbed. I think they're such fun. I love them. They're quite ridiculous, but good fun. But you know what? The video will make me decide. That's what'll do it. And then I'll get my toenails done on Thursday, so don't judge me on my toenails. These are these ones. They're much more sensible. But, you know, we don't always want to be sensible, do we? But I think the right one, I don't know if it's just my foot, but these are much, much more sensible and very, very comfortable. So anyway, that's those. Come back up with me. So yeah, I'll make that decision based on the videos. God, Rob's going to walk in the door any second and I'm in a right old pickle. But never mind. That's life, isn't it? That's how it goes. So anyway, that's Georgia Asda, me all hot and bothered. My eyelashes still sticking on, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.